Allah, I said, I am free from all of you. Because I want to worship the one who has created me. And this is where we say, sister, when we talked about choice, the one that takes a hijab off, look, we have a lot of hijab influencers who take the hijab off and they go, I chose to. No, you didn't. You're getting older and you feel like you're getting wrinkly and ugly and you're showing the hair is beauty. And that is the reason why you chose. Don't say, I chose to. Say, I was forced to.
But then there's like, so in terms of like the not having a choice there for something like that, like for example, it then comes down to equality again, which literally just circles us all the way back.
Can I add one point?
Yes. No, Cameron, no.
You know when you're talking
Can we have your voice?
Yeah. Okay. You know when you're talking about choice, you know you don't have a choice whether to wear clothes or not, do you, in a society?
Yeah, you don't.
No, so there's a certain level of dressing decorum, regardless of however liberal you are, you cannot come naked. You have to wear, this is imposed upon you, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, you should not equate someone putting on clothes to someone a society telling you to put on clothes to a society telling you to take it off. This is a false equivalent.
But do you get what I'm trying to say, sister?
No, I understand.
So you know why it relates to you perfectly? Because sometimes we go into this mentality where we think the life I'm living, I'm free. You're not. You're influenced one way or another. Because why, as a woman, for example, the question is, and this is what's so beautiful about Islam. Let me tell you something. Before, I used to see women as a piece of meat. Wallahi, I had no respect for them. You know why? Because the society made me like this. And when I came to Islam, women, they became human in my eyes. Because Islam told me that you honor them, you respect them. It's not, what is she? You know, you're talking to her. You're not talking to somewhere else. And this is the issue, sister. There's men here, like, there's men everywhere. The point is this, and I'm not saying women are perfect. There are, a lot of, women as well. Let's be honest here. The point is this, that women are sexualized. Man, I'm driving down the A406.
Okay. Wow, no. Okay. Now you're bringing a whole new conversation into it. Okay. So it's our fault, and we have no choice in the matter of, we have to protect ourselves because men can't control themselves. No, I
never said that.
Oh my God, and women are sexualized.
I never said that. Did I say that? No.
Women are sexualized.
No.
Why are we sexualized? Because the brain of men can't separate it from it. Like
what does Allah say in the Quran? You know what Allah says in the Quran?
I don't know. You tell me. You're
okay, sister. I'm not the expert. I'm a nobody. I think you know much.
Not me.
No, I'm not. We're both the expert.
Tell me why.
Sister, Allah says in the Quran, tell the believing men to lower their gaze.
Yeah, they should.
1 second. Allah doesn't say women cover up because men can't control themselves.
No, but why? But then why? So if men shouldn't be gazing and sexualizing and making all of this, then why do I?
Yes.
And have no choice but to also cover up to protect myself.
No.
For what?
Listen to me. Allah says to me, tell the believing men to lower the gaze.
Okay.
That means if she's in a bikini, if she's in a niqab, if she's in a jilbab, irrelevant. I have to lower my gaze. I'm not going to say, she's wearing a bikini, man can look at her now. Or she's wearing a niqab. I have to lower my gaze, period.
Okay.
Now.
But then why?
No. You know what that means? That means this notion that men can't control themselves, that's why Allah tells you to cover up, is not true. Because Allah tells who? The believing men first. Tell the believing men to lower the gaze.
Okay, tayyib.
Now, Allah works on a micro level. You know what that means? You're training your young boys to respect women by lowering the gaze.
Yes.
Now, how does Allah deal with it in a macro level? By saying, do not sexually objectify women. Now, if I am looking all around me and I see bikini women in there that's talking about chocolate, and I'm thinking, what's chocolate got to do with a bikini?
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing a woman over there, argument saying, dressed up in this way and that way. The society is sexually objectifying women. Look, I was watching a documentary yesterday. Yeah. It was talking about in the 1970s, Times Square in New York was it's disgusting. Yeah. There was a man who killed 80 prostitutes. And these women they were not human. There was a study that was done that looked into a man's brain. They showed him women in bikini. The part of the brain that lights up for tool use, screwdriver, lit up. You know what that means? He didn't even see him as human. The part of the brain was like, this is an object. How does a human being, and a lot of serial killers, you know how they had something in common? They all used to watch pornography. The point is this, men are created visually. if you sexually objectify women to such a level, men lose respect. This doesn't mean that a person has a right to go and abuse or rape or whatever just because a woman is dressed up in a certain way. There are women who are dressed up in hijab and niqab that get raped. The point is this, sister, everyone has a role to play. My role is I lower my gaze, but I would not also like you to, this woman, to be in my face or dressed up in a certain way where I'm like, well, I would not like to see that. The point is this, Islam deals with giving the responsibility to both. It doesn't say, hey, you, men are animals, you are to blame, it's your fault, you cover up. Islam doesn't say that.
But
Islam,
the same way that women are sexualized, men can be sexualized as well.
No.
So then why are men,
How?
you
Sister.
can sexualize,
No,
I'm
sister,
sorry,
let me
but
tell you
why
something,
men
yeah?
can be sexualized.
Let me tell you why, sister, yeah? I've never seen a woman ever go and say, you know what, let me go and, there's a picture of a man's calves, and let me go and stare at it. That's not her nature. In her nature,
And men go and stare at women's calves? Bruh, okay, I don't know what...
Sister.
Calves.
Sister,
Just
sister.
Calves.
I know man them that lose their mind. They lose their mind when they see a toe. Okay, when they see an ankle, his temperature starts rising, his blood pressure goes somewhere else. The way we're created, sister, we are visual. So what I'm trying to say, sister, is that Allah is telling you this is the best way to live your life. And I'm telling you, sister, look here, there's a lot of things I had to give up when I came to Islam. A lot of things I did not want to let go of. But let me tell you something. Letting go of them, it made me who I am today. Islam is the solution. There is no other religion, I'm telling you. It might sound, yeah, okay, here we go. My religion is, I'm telling you, we can prove it. I'm not here to talk, I can prove it. Islam gives me purpose. I know my purpose, I know why I'm here, I know where I'm going, I know what to live by. But the point is this, Islam is the best solution. And guess what? You are going to live by a way of life anyways. And you already are. Live by the one that God sent you because that's the best.
You make very good points.
You make very good points.
Very nice conversation.
Me too,
with you.
Sister
How long
Alia.
have you been chatting? Like,
Oh my gosh, I think it's been an hour probably.
I think so too.
Thank you, Sister Alia. Look, thank you. We don't shake hands.
We don't?
Yes. But you know why? Because out of respect.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, you see the
I see that's a little bit disrespectful.
good.
To me.
But we need to end it with this.
Uh-huh.
You know why? Because there was, I think, you know the Me Too movement. Remember the Me Too movement?
Of course, I know the Me Too.
You know now in workplaces, you know back in the day, not back in the day, like a couple of years ago, in the workplace they could touch a woman
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know in the workplace they have to leave the door open now.
Yeah.
Do you see Islam has come and told you, look, prevention is better than cure. Islam has one solution. It doesn't say, drink alcohol, then we'll take you to rehab. Islam says, don't drink alcohol. The point is this, sister. Me and you, like, for example, a handshake is nothing. Like we can say, okay, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
But it's interesting that you see it as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
But to me, I feel like I'm honoring you so much that I don't even want to shake your hand. Not because there's anything wrong with you, because you know why? Because that's the level of respect I have for you. But society's made it seem as if, you know what? Look how disrespectful he is.
No, I don't think you're disrespectful. It's your prerogative to not want to shake my hand.
No, I do because I honor and respect you.
Well, thank you.
Uqsum billahi al-azim, that's why I do it.
Shukran.
May Allah bless you. You are a lovely person.
You too.
And it was lovely talking to you, sister. If you have any questions, my table is there. And we can carry on, inshallah.
Sure.
And may Allah bless you, inshallah, and give us the best in life hereafter. Thank you.